Imagine for a second you get into a car with a group of friends and one of them has a gun and you don't know. You get pulled over and the police find the gun in the vehicle. Hello everyone, this is Attorney Joseph Radzwion IV, your trusted attorney with Radzwion Law, PLLC. And today I bring you another news article from here in Michigan, specifically in the city of Detroit. Former Detroit police detective files whistleblower lawsuit for an uptick in CCW cases. This is the news article that we will be discussing today. This is seemingly broader than just Detroit issue in my experience, and that is essentially the start of the article here explains kind of the premise of this what's going on. Essentially, it starts off saying, imagine for a second you get into a car with a group of friends and one of them has a gun and you don't know. You get pulled over and the police find the gun in the vehicle. The article says, according to former Detroit Police Department detective, it used to be a regular practice for the police that if you're stopped, everyone in that vehicle could be arrested and charged, even if your fingerprints or DNA are nowhere to be found on the firearm. So this is, the article goes on to say that a 35-year decorated veteran complained publicly about the practice and since have filed a whistleblower lawsuit. So the article outlines, not too in-depth, but essentially the premise is that these police officers are pulling people over, they're charging individuals with a CCW, and if you're new to the channel or you're new to seeing these types of videos, a CCW is a felony charge here in Michigan. It stands for carrying concealed weapon or carrying of a concealed weapon, and it's a 5-year felony, punishable with fines and costs as well, $2,500 or more. So this is not something that is just like you'll figure it out in court, whatever, just take the ticket and and be on your way. No, it's serious. You get a felony, you get arrested, you spend the night in jail until your arraignment hearing, all that kind of goes on. So this article is talking about this 35-year police veteran here and how he's whistleblowing against the department. And at some point, the article talks about that when he started this action, his supervisor privileges were revoked. He's essentially being harassed at work as well. The statement that he puts forth, their department policy for something like this, it says you're a supervisor and you make the statement that everybody in the car, if a gun is found, everybody is going to jail. I don't care what the circumstances are, end quote. So that's a problem. You need probable cause, and the article does talk about that a little bit. Finding a gun in a car is, there are different circumstances, and one of the circumstances the article talks about is this policy even would apply to people who have guns in the trunk of the car or being transported. The officers have been told, we don't care what the situation is, we want those people arrested, and then they can sort it out later. So this is this tough on crime, tough on firearms type stance, and it really jams people up because if the guns are in the trunk of the vehicle, maybe they're locked up, maybe they're in a case, however they're supposed to be being transported specific to that firearm, the police aren't following that law. They're just arresting people without probable cause and then making them sort it out in jail with a felony charge. I take calls all the time here in the office where people are telling me that they were transporting the gun legally and they still got a ticket for it. They still got charged with something. And now they're being forced to fight that in court and pay an attorney or face consequences in jail and the like. So the other types of calls that we take, and this isn't just specific to Detroit, but I put a video out a while ago on the channel and on my website where I talked about how Wayne County's clerk is they're not processing CPL applications in a timely manner. And the law provides that if they don't do that, after a specific time passes, the application or the receipt to the application becomes your carry permit. Well, with this type of mentality that we're talking about, the individuals that I've talked to get pulled over are carrying their gun legally under the law, show the officer their application receipt that says on the receipt, this becomes your carry permit, for lack of better words, and these people are still getting charged with a CCW felony and now are having to fight that in court. And this is because the mentality of the police department is this: if there's a gun in the car, someone's got to get arrested, someone's got to get charged. We essentially don't care what the law says. We're going to make them sort it out later. And this is not just a criminal law issue. This is a constitutional issue. People's civil rights, their constitutional rights are being violated with policies like this. Leave a comment below if you know someone who lives in Detroit or lives in Wayne County for that matter, that they need to be aware of stuff like this that's going on so that they don't have to face a felony charge. Thanks for watching, everyone. And again, in rebellion, I don't like having to tell you guys this, but comment, share, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.